Did you know that everyone's favorite Solarian scientist, Mordin Solus, has actually slept with the Queen of Omega herself, Aria T'Loak? This is not speculation. Hear me out. The first hint was that damn smile she gives when discussing Mordin's proclivities.
I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
This is a cute little nod to the audience that they had, at the very least, known each other in some way. We know that Mordin is not adverse to the sexual. In Mass Effect 2, depending on your romance status, he offers his advice in a very tongue-in-cheek way.
Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
One of the many reasons to love Mordin. What really solidifies the Mordin and Aria entanglement though is thanks to the Citadel DLC. Mordin, even if alive, doesn't attend the party you throw at your shiny new apartment, gifted to you by your space dad, who not long ago just gifted you a new ride. Shit, he really was your dad, wasn't he, the whole time? God, that's depressing. I digress. If you don't shoot Mordin in the back, which I'm sure you didn't because you're not animals, digression again, you can see the most horrible, monstrous outcomes possible in this video here, and I guarantee you'll see something you haven't seen before. Anyway, if you don't betray Mordin, he will leave you a recording next to your bed after the party. Let's take a listen.
Hadn't been paid, but considered self-fortunate. Had broken Omega's one rule, in more ways than one.
What's Omega's one rule? Don't fuck with Aria. He broke that in more ways than one. There are only two ways that can be taken. First, don't mess with her business. Second, don't have sexual relations with her. So he did both. Case closed. Mordin 1, Shepard fucking 0. What did Shepard get? A reluctant kiss? Well, less reluctant if you're Fem Shep. One of the only reasons to play Fem Shep. More on that here. Kidding, of course. Chill. Holster your keyboards, warriors. Speaking of Aria, there's strong evidence that her and Rex crossed paths and fought toe-to-toe. If you watched my video on who would win a battle royale between all of your crewmates, let's just say Rex does very well. He's extremely powerful, he's a Krogan, and he's biotic. Aria is one of the few in the galaxy that can rival him. In Mass Effect 1, he mentions a bounty target, an Asari named Alina. After a stalemate, she vanishes and leaves him a message. Better luck next time.
But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Oh yes, that's not just a subtle hint. Her smirk says it all. Aria's background is quite mysterious. We know she's an ex-commando and merc, which is what Rex was hunting.
I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
Later on in Mass Effect 2, you deal with the Patriarch, and Aria mentions he's not the first Krogan she's pissed off.
Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
Once again, hinting at something more to the audience. She says sometimes you rather disappear than be forced to kill someone, which is exactly what happened with Alina.
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
The way Rex talks about Alina, it seems like he holds her with professional respect. Aria seems to do the same. So what do you think? The writing's on the wall for me. Aria, the untitled ruler of Omega, fought Rex and banged Mordin. Now, did you know if you're fast enough, you can beat the Cerberus engineers into their Atlas mechs? Grabbing one is actually a huge boon in Insanity difficulties, though I wouldn't recommend picking the Vanguard class if your idea is to stay sane. Now, what is even more interesting is that the Cerberus troops can actually throw you out of the mechs, GTA style. Now, I didn't know that until recently because, let's face it, how often do you simultaneously steal a mech and get close to enemies? This one is more commonly known, but I'm still surprised that there are those that miss it. If you find this secret device at the casino on the Strip, you trigger a scene with Kasumi, about to pull off a job with her crew. Upon seeing you, she knows she's been made. Now, there are actually a lot of scenes on the Strip that are more or less hidden. Almost every single crew member alive has one in some way, Some are more obvious and some are less so be sure to spend a good amount of time there. Speaking of, the combat arena might be something you've tried a few times and given up on. If you progress far enough, you get your choice of some powerful gear. However, if you progress even further, one step further, fully completing all the missions emailed to you, you essentially break the arena and have to fight. Well, I won't spoil it further. Suffice to say, if you think you've done everything there is to do in Mass Effect, this is one reason to boot it back up. See how talented you really are. For an extra challenge, try it on Insanity. If you complete it, let me know. Yes, the difficulty you are on is independent to the combat arena's difficulty. Now, you may have seen this in my last video, but while we're on the topic of the Citadel DLC, did you know there are only 6 people in the entire game that have to attend the Citadel party? James, Trainer, Liara, Edie, Joker, and Cortez! This is because they are the only shipmates up to this point in the game that can't be killed off. They can be later, which is what you can see in that video, but having these 6 as the core means the party will feel empty but still be possible. Though it's less a party and more groups of 2 lightly chatting. 3's company, I guess. I feel like this one is known by a surprising amount of people considering how difficult it is to actually find, but when you reach Mars in Mass Effect 3 and you walk around the solar panels in a particular pattern, you'll be treated to an Easter egg, the Mars rover. Let's take a look. Now, if you make your way to the Newton system of the Kepler Verge and land on this planet, you will see a gold deposit bottom left of the map. Head there and you'll see these strange creatures with grubby little T-Rex arms. Well, according to a post by lead technical designer Dusty Everman on the official Mass Effect forums, I love the history of the Shifty Cow Easter egg. When the character artist designed the space cow with 2 extra arms, Preston, our lead designer, was a little creeped out. His comment was, "You can't trust any animal that can milk itself. Those extra little hands look so grabby." So Preston came up with the idea of the Shifty Cow. Turn your back on him and those creepy little hands are going to go to work. Kiss those credits goodbye. So yes, if you find a particularly shifty one and stand with your back towards it, you will slowly see your credits draining. Killing the cow will not give you back your money, but it will respawn the cow eventually. I don't know, but this one looks more like a fox than the cow. It lacks the udders, the heft, and well, everything that makes a cow. But who am I to judge? The bastard is shifty and that's all that matters. Now that's every little detail. What did you guys think? Did you know all of these already? Did you not? Do you have something for me that I can share with everyone else? Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, ciao friends.